This is the future.
Warframe is a game with many game modes. This is one feature that Warframe has the advantage over other similar games. The amount of game modes that Warframe implemented in their game over the years is hard to replicate, and this is one reason why players keep coming back into the game. However, there are cons also in having too many game modes in the game. Players get bombarded with many activities that sometimes they don't know what to do first. And remember, Warframe is a grindy game and each missions will give you loot. Because of this, sometimes players are very furious about the grind, since the loot drop is based on drop chance also, and it becomes a chore instead of enjoying each missions. In addition to that, the missions are also repetitive, and sometimes the new missions that Digital Extremes add to the game feel like they are just reskin of a specific mission in the game. Before we continue, I would like to thank our sponsor, Surfshark VPN. There are tons of VPN services out there, but if you are looking for the most reliable service, then look no further and try Surfshark VPN. Aside from reliability, Surfshark has lots of desirable features. Surfshark has more than 3,200 servers in 100 countries that you can choose from. It also has additional features like Clean Web that serves as a malware and ad blocker, and Ad Alert that secures your email accounts, protect your passwords against hackers, secures your ID against identity thieves, and protect your credit cards from phishing and scammy websites. The Surfshark search that allows you to keep your search private and organic, and the best part is, it has no pesky ads. The ability to multi-hop and allow you to use 2 different VPN servers at once for increased security, plus many other features that will ensure your digital life's safety. Aside from privacy, Surfshark also offers access to your desired entertainment. Want to watch a TV series or a movie but it's not available in your country? Just simply turn on Surfshark and try looking in other countries. With Surfshark, you have the option to stream videos specifically locked in a country without you being there. The best part is, if you go to the link you see on the screen, and use the promo code GrindHardSquad, you'll get an 85% discount and 3 extra months free. If you asked me, this is the best deal you can ever get from an unlimited VPN that allows you to use as many devices as you like, even on all at the same time. Visit the link now to have the peace of mind you deserve in your digital life, plus access to even more features that this awesome VPN has. There are tons of game modes that you can explore in the game, but there are only a few missions that are enjoyable and rewarding in Warframe. Players often do idle and hunts for the fast focus farm and then for the arcanes that it rewards. They also do Profit Taker and other bounty missions in specific open world areas for the faction standings, and acquire the weapons and items that each open world hub has to offer. In addition, Void Fisher missions are the OG of all missions in Warframe because it offers faster way to get prime parts to get prime Warframe and weapons that you can use, or trade to other players to acquire tons of platinum. Other Warframe players are doing arbitrations and endless survival runs for the thrill of reaching level cap in Warframe, and right now, Disruption is the new level cap mission since it offers good rewards, specifically faster Axxi relic farm in the moon, and the thrill of challenging special units. Sanctuary Onslaught is also a thing for leveling Warframe and weapons, and even the Telsto Saturn normal node for leveling Warframes. There's also the Zariman missions to farm the things in the Zariman ship, and of course, there are the Steel Path missions, and the brand new Steel Path Fisher. And lastly, Railjack, which offers you another side of Warframe wherein you can pilot a big ship and destroy enemies. I may have discussed a lot of missions in this video, but these are only a portion of what you will be experiencing in Warframe, and from the most part, these are all PvE-oriented missions. I haven't mentioned the PvP side of Warframe, and also some mini-games like fishing, the frame fighter, mining, and many more. But if there's one mission that I have discussed, which many would say that is underperforming, that is the Railjack mission. To be honest with you, Railjack system gave me mixed emotion. At first, I was pissed of how grindy the missions are, and it felt like they have locked the content for lots of players and it take a lot of time to grind all the necessary things so you can enjoy the Railjack missions. And then, Digital Extremes rework the system, and make it easy for players to acquire Railjack. Then they did a couple of tweaks to the missions and the system overall to make it more enjoyable and accessible. They even make it more rewarding since Railjack missions right now especially the Void Storm missions allows you to crack relic and farm prime parts. Not to mention that it's a loot cave right now for Endo, since you can farm railjack parts and mods, then convert to Endo, solving the shortage of the most sought out resource in the game in the past. You can also gain tons of credits in each mission, plus other Empyrean resources that you can use to craft items in the Foundry, or use it as sacrifice in the Helminth system. But the biggest question is, why is Railjack still considered by many the worst rewarding mission in the game? Railjack can be done solo. In the past, I am having tons of success with Railjack missions, doing all the missions and farming all the stuff with Livos. But right now, I think Protea is the best Warframe for Railjack missions because of her dispensary. You can just build for the balance, power, strength and lots of duration for Protea, so you can have dispensary refill the energy of your Railjack and use its attack. Not to mention that you can also do normal star chart missions that were added in the Railjack system with Protea. Not to mention that can now have your own crew to pilot, man the guns, repair the ship, and defend it from invaders. Honestly, I have no complaint right now with solo farming the Railjack system, but somehow, this is still the worst for many because of a lot of factors. First of all, the mission takes too long to complete, and we all know that Warframe are full of speedrunners, and most of them are trying to get rewards at the fastest time possible. The fact is, most of the missions that are enjoyable right now are also rewarding, so why Railjack is still hated by many when it's rewarding? One reason to that is the time completion. Not all want to spend minutes in one mission, and get all the stuff they want. Most players would spend time on those easy to do missions that will yield a desired loot faster, but like I have said, I don't mind that, especially that you can solo the Railjack missions right now. It's fun to do the missions sometimes, but not all the time though, because admittedly, not all can play hours of Railjack in a day just to get many stuff. Some players will most likely look for faster ways to do missions and get rewards. Although we mostly talk about Railjack rewards here failing us, but it's not the rewards that should change, in my opinion, but the whole Railjack mission, because adding normal star chart into Railjack missions is nonsense and redundant. For me, the most enjoyable missions in Railjack are the Skirmish and the Orphex, and Digital Extremes should focus something new for the Railjack system instead of incorporating old ones in this game mode. Another thing that is lacking is full crew control, wherein every artificial intelligence can man the cannons and guns of the ship. If somehow they can apply a command button like for the artillery cannon, just like what they are doing with the Cal missions right now, then I'm positive that many would enjoy Railjack more when playing it solo. I know that there are tons of content to look forward in Warframe right now, but this video serves as a reminder to Digital Extremes that they should halt adding content in the game, then stop updating it until it's playable and enjoyable. Not only Warframes and weapons, but there are also missions in the game that are considered obsolete and unusable, or unplayable to be exact, as no one would dare to go into the mission because not only it's boring, but it's not rewarding. I just hope that Rebecca and the crew would consider doing rework on some missions, or even combining some of the mission types into one, and getting lots of rewards. Now, let me ask you this: what type of missions are you playing in Warframe right now? And what are the missions that you hate the most? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.